Today's proceedings will begin with the National Anthem of India, which will be presented through a special audio-visual tribute featuring citizens, climate champions, and cultural icons. The state anthem of Maharashtra will follow the national anthem. I request you all to kindly rise and remain standing for these two tributes.
तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल गायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे सह्याद्रीचा शिवगर्जत शिवशंभूराजा काळ्या छातीवरी कोरली अभिमानाची लेणी दारिद्र्याच्या उन्हात शिजला विठ्ठलाच्या धामाने भिजला देश दिल्लीचेही रक्तदानी महाराष्ट्र माझा जय महाराष्ट्र माझा जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा
Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for paying your respect to these tributes. Mumbai Climate Week, ladies and gentlemen, has been conceptualized and initiated by Project Mumbai, a citizen-driven social impact movement that has long demonstrated how civic participation can shape cities and futures. Hundreds of organizations, citizen groups, partner governments, and other stakeholders have been brought together on this one platform, proving that both collaboration and impact is possible at scale. To deliver the welcome address and share the collective vision behind this mammoth initiative, it's my pleasure to invite Shishir Joshi, founder, trustee, and CEO, Project Mumbai.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and climate champions, Namaskar. It is my honor to welcome you all to the Mumbai Climate Week 2026. This landmark gathering is India's first citizen-led climate action platform dedicated to spotlighting solutions emerging from Global South where climate impacts are immediate and lived experiences. Over 3 days, we will move beyond dialogue to implementation and citizen participation. This initiative is organized by Project Mumbai, an award-winning NGO which I co-founded 8 years ago, for its citizen-centric approach to urban problem solving. with support from the government of Maharashtra, the Environment and Climate Change Department, and civic bodies like MMRDA and the BMC, Project Mumbai continues to embody the spirit of collaboration and action towards improving the lives of Mumbaikars. The Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, who is inaugurating the summit, is here with us today, underpinning the government's support. We are privileged to host leaders and representatives from across Mumbai, Maharashtra, India, and over 30 plus countries. Climate change is often framed as global negotiation. For Mumbai, it is daily life. Mumbai, a city of immense diversity and dynamism, has always stood resilient in the face of challenges, from monsoon floods to public health crisis to terrorist attacks. Its people embody the spirit of adaptation, innovation, collective strength, and above all, kindness. Mumbai is a living test bed for climate solutions. As the financial capital of India and a melting pot of cultures, Mumbai, also the country's kindness capital, is uniquely positioned to lead the way in climate resilience, setting an example for cities across the global south. As we embark on this journey of hope, meeting action, let us remember the solutions we craft here in Mumbai will ripple across the world. Let us work forward and towards transform resilience into lasting change. Operating in silos has really produced fragmented responses to a unified crisis. In the days ahead, Mumbai can play the role of a climate laboratory for the global south, moving from parallel action to stronger public-private people partnerships, which can build real scalable solutions. This is the festival which has all three in equal measure. It's a great recipe for even a greater start. Let us also have the courage to address the elephant in the room. There are going to be some concern areas we need to talk about. Let us make climate an everyday conversation. Once again, on behalf of Project Mumbai and all of us here, let me welcome you to the Mumbai Climate Week. And as we at Project Mumbai believe, this can happen only through collaboration. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Joshi, for setting the context and enhancing the spirit of collaboration when it comes to climate action. And climate action, of course, begins at home, in our states, in our cities, in our communities. It is my honor to now invite the Honorable Minister for Environment and Climate Change, Government of Maharashtra, Srimati Pankaja Munde ji, to please address the plenary.
A very good morning to all of you. Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Honorable Prahlad Joshi, our Union Minister, who is addressing very important renewable energy subject, Honorable our dynamic Mayor Ritu Taude, Mr. Sanjay Mukherjee, Commissioner MMRDA, Srimati Jayashree Bhoj, Secretary Environment, Shishir ji, who just addressed, and all the dignitaries from all over the world, almost 30 countries. I first of all welcome you all for this Mumbai Climate Week. Today, climate actions have clearly moved from intent to execution. Across the world, from London Climate Action Week to New York Climate Action Week, cities are emerging as frontline of the climate response. Mumbai's Climate Week is India's contribution to the global movement with clear focus on practical and scalable and finance-ready solutions. As our civilizational wisdom reminds us, Vastudeva Kutumbakam, the world is one family. This principle reinforces that climate action is a shared global responsibility. What affects one region ultimately affects all. For Maharashtra and particularly for Mumbai, the climate challenges is immediate and visible. We are witnessing rising urban heat stress. We are witnessing intense rainfall events. We are witnessing flooding and coastal risk, increasing pressure on air quality and urban systems. As well as, because I come from rural Maharashtra, we are witnessing droughts and we are witnessing floods which are unexpected. So all this is because environment is not being taken care of. Mumbai Climate Week, that's why, has been conceptualized by Project Mumbai, a partnership with Department of Environment and Climate Change and Government of Maharashtra. With the support of Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation, we appreciate the strong institutional collaborations this platform possible. Importantly, this platform is designed not only for dialogues, but also for implementation and financing pathways, ensuring the ideas translate into projects and measurable outcomes. I all of you to participate in each and every sessions here and give your valuable inputs. Maharashtra today stands among India's leading states, lot of industrialization, lot of urbanization, lot of issues we will be able to face. But we are integrating climate resilience, economic growth, social inclusion into unified development pathways, moving from isolated initiatives to system-based climate response across energy, urban development, water, and infrastructure. Our goal is our sustainability is our agenda, and we are focusing on it, and will be totally action oriented. We are expanding renewable energy and energy efficiency across the public infrastructure. We are strengthening climate resilient urban development by embedding climate risk in and infrastructure. At the government level and governance level, climate considerations are being mainstreamed across the departments so that sustainability becomes central to the department planning. And this has been specifically instructed by Honorable Prime Minister and our Honorable Chief Minister. Whatever plan we are submitting should be totally sustainable and totally environment focused. However, the scale of the challenges required stronger partnership and innovations. A key priority is enabling adoption by government and city agencies. Our objective is very clear. Climate responsive planning and resilient infrastructure must become a standard practice across Maharashtra, across the nation. Equally, the citizen of this state, the city, and youth engagement is very essential. Climate action must become a whole of society effort. We are promoting community awareness, climate literacy, and youth-led initiative so that citizens, especially young people, become very aware and become active partners in building sustainable, resilient Maharashtra and India, and eventually a sustainable, resilient globe. Mumbai Climate Week brings together delegates from all over 30 countries of the global south, cities across Asia, Africa, Latin America, who are facing similar pressures. I also, last couple of days, met dignitaries from Japan, from UN, and really interacted with them from bottom of heart. There were no formality. We were talking about a lot of concern about the globe, and we all have to work towards that. Climate action succeeds only when we all think in one line and we all think, may our flags, may our continents are different, may our flags have different colors, but as a globe, we all have to think of one color, maybe which is a green cover and a beautiful, clean environment for the future generations to come. With these words, I formally again welcome you all and wish you all the best. Next 3 days, please deliver all practical outcomes, durable partnerships, measurable climate progress for the Mumbai, Maharashtra, India, and the whole globe. Before ending my speech, I would say, if you realize your responsibility, you will realize your destiny. So today what you see as your responsibility is destiny of the future generations. We all will come together to changes for good, and we have all put efforts to kind of change this environment for this color. Now let's make it clean for the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Your guidance and your support cannot be underestimated. Thank you for your patronage. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now moving on to our next honorable speaker. As we know, India's clean energy journey is among the most ambitious in the world, from the International Solar Alliance to green hydrogen leadership. To share the national perspective on accelerating India's energy transition, it is my privilege to invite the Honorable Union Minister for New and Renewable Energy, Shri Prahlad Joshi ji.
Honorable Chief Minister, most successful Chief Minister, I can say, Sri Devendra Fadnavis ji. Why I am telling three mean most successful, the people who have come from abroad, for their understanding, I am telling, after Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh, he is the person who got mandate continuously for 3 times, that is Sri Devendra Fadnavis. Maharashtra Environment and Climate Change Minister, Srimati Pankaja Gopinath Mundeji. The dynamic team of the Project Mumbai, led by its founder, CO Shishir Joshi ji, Secretary Environment of Maharashtra, Mumbai Mayor, and all our dignitaries who are present on the dais, of the dais. So we used to hear about because from last 2 years, I am a new and renewable energy minister, along with food and public distribution, which we look after the manufacturing of the ethanol also in that department. Being in that capacity, I have attended many climate weeks, climate day, climate conclave, but being one of the fastest growing economy of the world, and also इतने बड़े शहर होते हुए भी क्लाइमेट वीक और या सस्टेनेबल कॉन्क्लेव ये सब भारत में नहीं होता था, वो हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी के मार्गदर्शन में बदलाव देश में आया है। उसमें प्रेरणा लेते हुए देवेंद्र फडणवीस और श्री जोशी जी इसका शुरुआत किया है। इसके लिए मैं आप सबके तरफ से उनको अभिनंदन करता हूं। And it is always pleasure to be in Mumbai, and today the inaugural of Mumbai Climate Week. It is meaningful to come together at the time when climate ambition is translating into the climate action. So भारत में तो बहुत entire years I was handling Ministry of Coal, and in recent days, fully 5 years, if somebody was the coal minister, I was the coal minister. And now Modi ji has transferred me into the renewable energy minister. So that is the biggest change according to me. And Mumbai is the financial capital. लोग इकोनॉमी समझने के लिए मुंबई आना, भारत के इकोनॉमी समझने के लिए कहते हैं. I can say to understand the and its action, इसके बाद मुंबई आना पड़ेगा क्योंकि this is the first global south conclave of the climate on the issue of the climate. So I congratulate entire team on that. And I can also very proudly say, being from the neighboring state that is Karnataka, Maharashtra, whatever Maharashtra decides as far as especially is concerned, that is followed by the entire country now, because Mumbai being the hub of our economic activity. So keeping that in mind, अगर क्लाइमेट के बारे में भी ग्रोथ एंड climate means emission. If we decouple the emission and the growth, that will India is growing towards that direction. It has been already proved. So under the leadership of Shri Modi ji and here in Maharashtra, Fadnavis ji, Maharashtra is becoming the model where the economic growth and environmental progress can move together. I genuinely believe that what Fadnavis ji receives from you all is well earned. Maharashtra is scripted a remarkable success story. When lakhs of households being generating their own electricity, PM Suryagar, it is very going to be shortly. We are going to install, means now it is 29 lakhs. I think this week we are going to cross 30 lakhs, that is 3 million. When I go to the various conferences, when I say this, that we have installed, we have decided to install one crore. People ask me, what do you mean by 1 crore? Because some of the countries' population is not that. All put together, European Union population is lesser than that. But when we say that, means India's population, I am telling. When you say 1 crore, but people sometimes they get confused. They ask me to convert it into the billion. But we have achieved 3 million in last 2 years under the leadership of Prime Minister. Under the leadership of Devendra Fadnavis ji, here I think more than 6 lakh installations have been completed, and people who are receiving load and now they are giving the load. For that we have to find through this AI solutions, technological solution. Now we have to bring out a solution for the stability also. And sustainable Mumbai vision is so important. It facilitates structured urban transition framework. और इसका जो ध्येय वाक्य है, मुंबई के लिए कुछ भी करेगा. That is most wonderful, inspiring. That's what I feel. So for Mumbai, I am ready to do anything. So that is the sense of owning. Once, if that inspiration comes, then I think we can handle this climate issue very easily. The state is aiming to generate 16 gigawatt of solar power by the end of this year. And under PM Kusum, telling you because Devendra here and myself and Devendra ji, we know each other from quite some time. I am not praising him from that. If PM Kusum, which Prime Minister Modi conceptualized, PM Kusum is the conversion of the agricultural pumps into the solar pumps. So when this program was announced, it was going slow. When Devendra Fadnavis ji changed it to a people movement, that has brought a revolution. He may tell in detail, but I will tell briefly. Naturally, in every country where there is a democracy, and that is to parliamentary democracy, we have to subsidize the electricity charges to the farmers. And in Maharashtra, government used to supply at the rate of 1 rupees per unit. And the generation cost was nearly about 8 rupees, if I am not wrong. Means 7 rupees subsidy was given for each unit consumption by the farmers. After he converted this PM Kusum of Pradhan Mantri to the people's movement, the change what has come is really mind-boggling. See, in where we are solarizing, there the cost of energy is 3 rupees, the production cost, means generation cost, and 5 rupees has been saved where the electricity is generated by the farmer itself, consumed, and extra energy is supplied to grid. So by that, 5 rupees is saved, and the first time in the country, because as a renewable energy minister, half of the energy I am handling today in the country, I am going to many other states in the country. महाराष्ट्र देश में एक पहली राज्य है, प्रदेश है, जहां इंडस्ट्री और डोमेस्टिक कंजम्पशन के लिए to reduce the price for the industrial consumers and the domestic consumer, Maharashtra is the first state. That is why I am appreciating Devendra Fadnavis for revolutionizing. See, whenever some scheme has to become successful, it should become a people's movement. That people movement converted. Maharashtra is given this direction under the leadership of Devendra ji, and now entire country is following, and in PM Surya Ghar also this change has come, and in coming 1.5 year we are going to complete 1 crore PM Surya Ghar installation, that is rooftop solar, in coming 2 years. Means by that itself we are going to generate around 30 gigawatt. So these are the changes. So when Devendra ji told me, since this PM Kusum is most successful in Maharashtra, and he told me to provide, sanction at least 1 lakh pump again in this scheme, where nearly about 1,500 crore will be shared by the center. So he requested me. I said immediately okay, and today I am announcing another 1 lakh pump will be given to the, will be sanctioned to the Maharashtra. As soon as I reach Delhi, that order will be issued. Because this is the most success story, and it has been converted into the people's movement. Based on the PM Surya Ghar, total now 4 gigawatt of rooftop solar capacity is expected to be commissioned with this already what we have installed, and within just 10 years of Modi government, the total increase in the overall renewable energy is 270 gigawatt, that is 235% increase in the last 10 years of Modi government. Solar capacity, it was 2.8 gigawatt when Prime Minister took over. Today, 140 gigawatt. Wind capacity is 55 gigawatt now. And now we are fastly moving towards the, because of the grid stability, after the sunset there will be issues. For that, now 411 gigawatt per hour storage capacity. We are giving fund for that also, that is viability gap funding, so that another 4 to 5 hours in the evening through solar energy we can manage our electricity. तो ये बहुत बड़ा मिशन लाइफ है, और हमारा जो आज के दिन में रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी मीन्स, एज आई सेड, द ग्रोथ एंड climate actions means reducing the emission. I can say India being the fourth largest economy and fastest growing economy of the world, our emissions have come down in last 10 years, it has not gone up. Means what I am going to say is, once again I am going to say, under the leadership of Prime Minister, growth and emission. Emission भी ना हो जाए और इसी के साथ ही साथ हमारा growth भी हो जाए. ये पहला उदाहरण, this is the first example in the world by India where Maharashtra is very, very valuable means footsteps in that, and many states now they want to follow Maharashtra. That's why I am telling Mumbai should become the climate action. That is what is expected. So, what are the challenges? See, when we generate more through wind do not blow entire 12 months and entire 24 hours. And sun shines only from morning around 9 to 5. So whatever we generate, we have to store it. For that, grid stability is important. So that we are facing, days to come we may face problem. For that, what Mumbai climate action has to do with the guidance of Chief Minister is, if we can involve private people, entrepreneurs, startup, and if we can do something with this AI summit, which is happening first time in the global south, Mumbai being the economic hub of the country, if some solution in near future we can find out, then nothing like that. Because one thing I would like to tell you, we have enough coal. As a coal minister, I know that. But in spite of that, India is moving towards the renewable energy. There are two things. One is climate, the climate action, reducing the emission, and for the next generation, we have to keep this earth safe. When we born, it was safe. When we leave, then also it should be safe. For that, but we cannot stop the growth. Then what is the solution? Because issue is not only the climate, issue is reducing the emission. For us, this is a commitment. Along with that, the cost of it is coming down. With the storage and pump storage, round the clock, whatever the renewable energy bids we are floating, it is not than 4 rupees 50 paisa or 5 rupees. Whereas the thermal cost is going to become 8 rupees and it is producing the emission. So stability wise, how we can work out as far as the grid stability is concerned, that is a challenge which is going to come, and our ministry under the guidance of Prime Minister, we are working how we can use the AI, what is generation is going to happen, demand from where it is coming, how much we should can be founded out, then there will be a huge change in the sector where we can handle the emission. I can only tell that from manufacturing also. See, we have entered into so many FTAs, so many trade agreements, where some people without understanding, but it is in the larger interest of the MSME, it is in the largest interest of the our overall manufacturing, keeping in the interest of the farmer. हमने मोदी देश के फार्मर्स का इंटरेस्ट कभी भी नजरअंदाज कर ही नहीं सकते हैं, and we are keeping all that in mind when we have entered either trade agreement or FTA with 37 has a opportunity. That opportunity is that we should manufacture the product. For service, there will be demand in the world. For our products, there will be demand in the world, because in the other part of the country, I can say with all humility at my command that other countries are becoming old and India is becoming young, and it will be up to almost 2050, 2060, India will be the youngest country. But huge human resources. So we are going to become the third largest economy, and we have so much of FTAs. In that case, we need power. That power should be stable. So now the power generation is happening. People are more interested in renewable energy because of one is they are contributing towards the reduction of the emission. At the same time, they are saving also. That mind, if at all we can go ahead. For example, whatever is being done as far as green hydrogen is concerned, that was also criticized when green hydrogen, National Green Hydrogen Mission was announced. But today, I am happy to announce that the new global benchmark in the green hydrogen with the price falling to the historic low of rupees 279 per kg, where in other countries where it is being, they are also trying on this, where it is 500 rupees, 550 rupees, 400. When we also manufactured first time, it was 450 rupees. Devendra ji, I am telling you, today it is 279 rupees. It is the lowest today. It is the lowest in the world. Since people are demanding, people are talking to us for, they want, offtake agreements are happening so fast. In Davos also, when myself and Devendra ji were together in that, many people, many world leaders, they wanted to meet me because India, the cost is coming down. Electricity cost, just 10 years back, it was 11 rupees, 12 rupees, 10, 11 years back. Today, solar, purely solar cost is 2 rupees 20 paisa. Along with storage, rupees 30 paisa. 2 rupees 70 paisa in Madhya Pradesh, but average cost I am telling. So like that. And we have also discovered the world's lowest ammonia price at rupees 49.75 per kg. This is the lowest in the world, green ammonia. Green ammonia in our fertilizer sector, which is resolved, some of the portion is resolved, that is going to change our fertilizer sector. So we are producing more. Our economy is growing. Our emission is coming down. This is the simple Minister Modi. That's why he said we want to decouple the emission and growth. Growth should also happen and emission should also come. This is what India's outlook, and we are being towards the best model, I can say. That's why this climate week of Mumbai, that plays an important role. So that's why RE allocation also continuously increasing. And we are also developing, as I said, once again, I am going to repeat, the historic low prices of 279 per kg of the green hydrogen and 49 rupees 75 paisa of the green ammonia. These are the major changes, and RE allocation is also going up, and we are also developing hydrogen valley innovation clusters in few regions across the country, including in So this is why I am telling all the details is, India is not organizing only climate week, Mumbai climate week, something like that. We are actually functioning. Why this has become important? हम अगर लेक्चर देते हैं तो भाषण देते हैं तो काम नहीं चलेगा. We are actually showing a model to the world at the national level under the leadership of Prime Minister and in Maharashtra under the Devendra ji leadership. That's why when Devendra ji wrote a letter to me to participate, first climate week of Mumbai to participate, I happily agreed to that. Our budget is also increasing. It was 800, 900 crores 10 years back. Today, 3,000 crore renewable energy, and for our PM Kusum, green hydrogen, it is lax together. This is what the changes have been brought the last few years. That's what I said. We have developed agreements with the 37 countries, and India is the third largest RE capacity in the world. That's what I would like to once again say. We are actively engaged in the world platforms such as the Climate Week in New York, London. Just now recently I had been to Abu Dhabi for the Climate Week, Climate and Sustainable Abu Dhabi, and today I am in Mumbai. Means what world is discussing, we have done, and then we are organizing conference. That is the difference. I once again congratulate all the organizations. And Pankaja Mundeji, who is under the guidance of Devendra ji, has handling this ministry very well, and why we are able to organize. And Joshi ji, धन्यवाद, and secretary पूरा team को देवेंद्र जी के नेतृत्व में एक बहुत बड़ा बदलाव लाया है। मैंने अंत में यही कहता हूं, जो R&D में मुंबई को पैसा के, if we can invest in R&D and see that this renewable energy becomes stable, then it is going to change the India and going to change the world. And India, as it is going to, we are become the third largest economy of the world. With this, at the same time, our energy sustainability resilience is also going to be very, very big change, not only for India, for the world. Once again, I thank all the organizers and the government of Maharashtra for organizing this week, this event, and I hope this will become to the level of New York Climate Week, London Climate Week, many of such things very shortly, because you have got a most visionary Chief Minister. I am very, very proud of him. Thank you. Dhanyavad.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, sir. You've told us of size and the bold ambitions that India has, not just for itself, but for the globe when it comes to climate action. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now moving on to a significant moment marking Mumbai Climate Week as a nationally recognized platform. Shape the release of the commemorative customized My Stamp, may I invite the Chief Postmaster General, Maharashtra and Goa Circle, Mr. Amitabh Singh, to kindly join the dignitaries on stage. Please join us on stage, sir. And as Mr. Singh, our stage assistant, to kindly distribute the albums to all our dignitaries. Can we have the albums on stage, please? There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the formal unveiling of this commemorative stamp, and this marks the beginning of Mumbai Climate Week as a nationally recognized platform for climate action. A huge round of applause, please, for all our dignitaries. Thank you very much, Mr. Singh. We're going to mark another key moment in today's program. We now come to the launch of the Mumbai Climate Week theme report titled Climate in the Global South, Advancing Innovation and Collective Action. This report has been authored in collaboration with our strategic knowledge partner, Monitor Deloitte. To formally launch the report, may I invite on stage Mr. Shubhranshu Patnaik, partner and leader, Sustainability and Climate, Deloitte South Asia. Can we have Mr. Patnaik on the stage, please? Mr. Patnaik will now be presenting the report to the Honorable Minister. Can we have the reports on stage, please? Ladies and gentlemen, this report actually brings to the fore powerful real-world stories of innovation emerging from the ground up. Can I request all our dignitaries to please join in for the photographs? Thank you very much, sir. Thank you to all our dignitaries. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority formalized 23 strategic memoranda of understanding with leading global institutions and investors, reaffirming MMR's position as an emerging global metropolitan growth engine. Today at the Mumbai Climate Week, we build upon that global momentum. These partnerships represent structured, action-oriented collaboration, bringing together institutions whose expertise spans continents, cities, and governments to translate ambition into and results. We would first like to begin with the MOU exchange ceremony with the United Nations Environment Programme. I invite Mr. Martin Krauss, Global Head UNEP Climate Change, to kindly be next to our Honorable Chief Minister for this MOU exchange, and the Honorable Commissioner as well. Ladies and gentlemen, applause. This memorandum of cooperation is for technical cooperation on urban heat mitigation, passive cooling and nature-based resilience systems, climate adaptation frameworks in Mumbai metropolitan region. Thank you very much, sir. You will take your seat. We have more memoranda to be exchanged. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Mr. Naeem Keruwala, Regional Director, South and West Asia, C40 Cities Climate Leadership Group. Can we please have you on stage? I'd also request Shri Madhav of India to join us for the MOU exchange. Mr. Imani Kumar, Deputy Secretary General of ICLEI and Executive Director, ICLEI South Asia. And from Urban Land Institute, Ms. Manaswini Hariharan, Executive Director, ULI India, ULI Asia Pacific. Thank you very much. Can we request you to kindly join us on stage? This is the MOU between Urban Land Institute and MMRDA, a Memorandum of Understanding for Strategic Global Knowledge Partnership on Metropolitan Scale Infrastructure Planning, Land Economics, and Low Carbon Urban Development. Thank you very much for these important partnerships. Ladies and gentlemen, Mumbai Climate Week draws strength not only from within the city, but from partners around the world. One such supporter is this shared mission in His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, Prince William. He is the founder and president of the Earthshot Prize, launched in 2020 to accelerate solutions to the climate crisis. We now have a short video message from His Royal Highness. Let's take a look.
I'm delighted to announce that the Earthshot Prize in 2026 will be hosted in Mumbai. India is one of the world's most important forces for climate. What seeds has the power to inspire progress everywhere. From clean energy and new technology to nature restoration, India is proving that economic progress and environmental responsibility can walk hand in hand. And with the largest population of young people in the world, there is a real sense of momentum. You have the ability not only to imagine a better future, but to build it and make it a reality. Indeed, India is and finest than any other country on the planet. To the people of India, thank you. Thank you for your leadership, your ingenuity, and your unwavering commitment to building a bright future. Together, let us rise to meet our greatest challenge, to repair and restore our planet.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was an inspiring video and tells us that India is very much on the radar. There is another special presentation that we have for you right now, a short video that showcases the contribution of Mitra government in $1 trillion economy. It showcases the various measures under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister towards a green and resilient future of Maharashtra. Let's take a look.
Home to 128.3 million people, Maharashtra is a state balancing growth, resilience and climate action. Guided by the Viksit Bharat vision of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the leadership of Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, Maharashtra is moving beyond dialogue and turning it into climate action. The Maharashtra Sustainable and Climate Resilient Act is the state's unwavering commitment to advancing towards a $1 trillion economy with climate responsibility at its core. Maharashtra's ambitious development vision is matched by an equally ambitious commitment to building a greener Maharashtra. In the greening Maharashtra, indigenous planted. Under the Mukhya Krishi Vahini Yojana 2.0, Maharashtra is implementing the world's largest decentralized solarization plan, 16 gigawatt of clean energy dedicated to farmers. Maharashtra Institution for Transformation, MITRA, is leading data-driven policy in the state. MITRA is building strategic tools in partnership with leading institutions India and Council on Energy, Environment and Water. The Maharashtra Climate Finance Framework aligns climate investments with development priorities and climate risks. The Climate Finance Access and Mobilization Strategy developed with WRI enables private capital through blended and direct finance for the most vulnerable sector. The Climate Finance Dashboard consolidates the state's climate-oriented expenses. Advanced energy economic modeling tools are being developed for data-backed evidence. Idea Maharashtra projects future energy demand and pathways to mobilize cleaner sources of energy. The Maharashtra State Energy Calculator demonstrates how citizen and policy actions. The Maharashtra Energy Policy Simulator supports long-term decarbonization targets by mapping the effect of various policies on state GDP. At the local level, MITRA and CEW present Climate Ready, Maharashtra's first climate data guidebook for local action. Parivartan maps climate vulnerabilities and their impacts on key economic sectors to make talukas more resilient. MITRA's other initiatives are also strengthening Maharashtra's transition at scale, like Maharashtra Urban Water Supply Sanitation and Maharashtra Bamboo Development Project, and the range of policy recommendations for the state like compressed biogas, PPP policy, and many more. From ambition to measurable impact, from dialogues to actions, and from dreams to reality, Maharashtra is ready and resilient to take on climate change.
Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, Parivartan or transformation is already happening in Maharashtra under the guidance of our very efficient and able leadership. It is my absolute privilege now to invite the Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Shri Devendra Fadnavis ji, to address us and inaugurate the first edition of Mumbai Climate Week.
Namaskar and good morning. Honorable Minister for New and Renewable Energy, Government of India, Shri Prahlad Joshi ji, my cabinet colleague, Srimati Pankaja Munde ji, newly elected Mayor of Mumbai, Srimati Ritu Tavre, MMRDA Commissioner, Shri Sanjay Mukherjee, Secretary Environment, Srimati Jayashri Bhoj, Mr. Martin Krause, Global Head, UNEP Climate Change Division, Mr. Jalaj Dani, Advisory Board, Project Mumbai, CEO of Project Mumbai, who has collaborated with us to put this event together, Shri Shishir Joshi, global leaders, multilateral institutions, industry pioneers, innovators, philanthropists, researchers, and young change makers gathered here for Mumbai Climate Week. I extend you a very warm welcome. Mumbai Climate Week marks an important milestone, India's first platform dedicated to accelerating climate action at scale, with a clear focus on empowering Mumbai, India, and the global south. And There is no better city to host this conversation than Mumbai, a city that has remained resilient through its glorious history. When Mumbai experiences extreme rainfall, it is not a mere statistic. It is trains halted, homes flooded, businesses disrupted, livelihoods interrupted. When heat waves intensify, it is not a graph on the presentation. It is construction workers, street vendors, and farmers facing real hardship. When unseasonal rains pour down on fully harvested crops in rural Maharashtra, it is immense pain and suffering that the entire farming community has to go through. In a dense coastal megacity like Mumbai, the financial nerve center of India, climate change is today's governance challenge. That is why Mumbai Climate Week is necessary. Friends, under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, India has demonstrated that economic growth and climate responsibility can advance together. India has crossed over 260 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity, one of the fastest clean energy expansions globally. Just few days ago, it has been reported that India added additional 55 gigawatts to its 552 gigawatt installed capacity in just 1 year, the fastest ever, and this has been led by 75% renewable sources, and I'm proud to say most of this has come from the state of Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, we are roughly at 48 gigawatt installed capacity with 21% renewable. But this number will change significantly by 2030 when we approach 84 gigawatt installed capacity. We will have more than 50% from green and clean sources. We are doing this by scaling green hydrogen, electric mobility, biofuels, and sustainable infrastructure. India's message to the world is clear. Climate ambition must be high, but climate transition must also be inclusive. As India's largest state economy and financial capital, Maharashtra carries a special responsibility. We are India's industrial powerhouse. We are its financial hub. We are a center of innovation and entrepreneurship. If Maharashtra transitions successfully, India transitions faster. And when India transitions at scale, the global transition gains momentum. I truly believe we see climate action much beyond compliance. We see it as competitiveness. Global capital is moving towards sustainable markets. Supply chains are being redesigned around carbon efficiency. Technology is lowering the cost of clean solutions. States that move early will attract capital, talent, and innovation. Maharashtra intends to lead this movement. Across our state, the transition is already underway. We are expanding renewable energy adoption across industrial corridors. We are accelerating electric mobility in our cities, integrating EV ecosystems across public transport, private vehicles, and logistics. We are investing in resilient infrastructure, including flood mitigation systems, climate smart urban planning, and data-driven forecasting models. In Mumbai metropolitan region, large-scale infrastructure projects are increasingly integrating sustainability and resilience at the design stage itself. But climate actions in Maharashtra does not stop at the cities. Our farmers face changing rainfall patterns and water stress. Our coastline requires long-term protection. Our fisheries and rural communities depend on predictable ecosystems. Our strategy integrates climate resilient agriculture, efficient water management, modernized rural value chains, technology enabled productivity. Transition must create opportunity, an opportunity so profound and big that it generates generational momentum. Friends, allow me to speak directly to our partners in multilateral institutions, finance, and philanthropy. The scale of climate transition required globally and in developing economies cannot be funded by public budgets alone. It requires catalytic capital, it requires blended finance, it requires innovative risk-sharing frameworks, it requires patent capital for early stage technologies, and it requires confidence in execution. Mumbai, as India's financial capital, can become a climate finance gateway for the global south. The developing world requires trillions of dollars for sustainable infrastructure in energy, transport, urban systems, and climate adaptation. Those flows must be structured efficiently, they must be de-risked intelligently, and they must be deployed at scale. Mumbai has deep financial markets, it has strong regulatory institutions, it has growing green finance platforms and ESG focused capital pools. We invite global institutions to partner with us in building scalable models that can be replicated across emerging economies. If climate capital must flow at scale, Mumbai is ready to become a medium for that flow. At the same time, climate justice remains central to the global dialogue. Developing economies are building infrastructure for the first time at a scale. We must build it sustainably, but we must also build it affordably and rapidly. The global south must not be forced into a choice between growth and responsibility. With the right partnership, we can accelerate both. I expect this platform to enlighten us with some strategic pathways in this direction. India has also presented to the world the idea of mission life, lifestyle for environment. It reminds us that sustainability is also about behavior, responsible consumptions, efficient resource use, and mindful living are powerful drivers of change. When policy, finance, technology, and lifestyle coverage transition becomes transformative, friends, history will not judge us by declaration. It will judge us by execution, by the megawatts we deploy, by the emissions we avoid, by the cities we protect, by the farmers we support, by the systems we modernize. Maharashtra stands committed to scaling solutions. Mumbai stands ready to lead. India stands ready to partner. Mumbai Climate Week must therefore become more than a platform for dialogue. It must become a platform for delivery. Let this week produce investable projects, actionable partnerships, scalable innovations, clear pathways from policy to implementation. Let it demonstrate that cities in the global south are not waiting for solutions. Let us make climate action the defining economic opportunity of our generation. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you, Honorable Chief Minister. Sir, highlighted many important aspects, and they are very much at the heart of Mumbai Climate Week. We are privileged to have you and grateful for your continued support. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on now to the formal vote of thanks. I invite eminent philanthropist and advisory board member of